This is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today's Thursday, November 28, 2024. It is 9:08 and 57 seconds, p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, UFO December 1956. So let's hop to it here. On December 1956, two USAF jet pilots were practicing ground radar position intercepts on each other in the vicinity of blank redacted. During one run, the report states the intercepting pilot picked up a large unexplained radar blip. He estimated the UFO to be as large as a B-29 BOMBER. Radar showed it to be 20 miles away and 30 degrees to the left. Pilot called the GCI ground control intercept site to ask if they had a target which would correspond to the unidentified blip. After receiving an answer in the negative, he asked for and received permission to determine the nature of the source of the radar return. The pilot closed in at over 700 miles per hour at 8 miles range. A round object became visible exactly where the radar showed it. The apparent size was very large. The pilot described it as the size of a lead pencil eraser placed against the windscreen, using figures supplied by North American Aviation. The diameter of the UFO was computed to be about 350 feet. The pilot got a radar lock on, automatically guiding his plane toward the UFO. As he continued to close in, his radar was suddenly jammed by a strong interference. Using anti-jam procedure, the pilot switched frequency for 10 seconds. This eliminated the mysterious interference pulses. They then began again, but the pulsations were not strong enough to break. The radar locked on, and the jet held its course. The jet closed to within 5 nautical miles of the object and could not close further. When the pilot was closest to the unidentified object, it appeared to make a shallow left turn. It had the appearance of being circular on the bottom. The color of the UFO was described as a golden tan with no reflection from the sun. After the UFO began turning, the pilot's radar indicated that the object was moving up and away at from 1,500 to 1,800 knots to 1,700 to over 2,000 miles per hour. The Air Force report states that this is an estimate since the UFO's rate of departure was faster than the jet's radar could track. The blip disappeared by moving rapidly off the top of the scope. The intelligence report shows that the jet relative equipment was immediately checked, and all systems were satisfactory under comments of the interrogation officers, the report states. The observing pilot, LT redacted, had many flying hours as of the time of the incident. Over half had been logged in this type of jet. He appeared to be conscientious and reported the incident in a straightforward, slightly embarrassed manner, saying that he would doubt the possibility of such an occurrence if it hadn't actually happened to him. The fact that no unidentified tracks were observed by ground radar should not be given much weight in evaluating this report. Both the jet aircraft involved required IFF in order that the controlling GCI site would plot them. IFF is an identification code transmitter system developed in World War II called Identification Friend or Foe. The fact that IFF signals were required for ground radar to plot the jets indicates that the Air Force planes otherwise would not have shown up on the ground radar. And this is Professor Christopher, codename Will, leader of research scientist ufologist, computer technician, computer programmer, philanthropist, writer, mathematician, artist, photographer, film producer, chef, animal, and nature lover, passion, world peace. And this video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day. This is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today's Thursday, November 28,